Welcome to your future home in Solace Hub City. Let me show you one of our plus-tier apartments. 200 square meters of pure creative potential. And trust me, it only gets better from here. As you step through the entryway, you'll find a completely open space. Your blank canvas. What you're seeing here is just one way you could shape it. This kitchen, fully customizable. From the island sink to the cabinet finishes, it's all yours to make your own. Here, your living room. Tons of natural light, thanks to those full wall windows. Just imagine this space during golden hour. Want a little fun? There's plenty of room for a game area, pool table, arcade machine, whatever fits your style. The bedroom? Spacious, quiet. A perfect retreat after a long day of adventuring or building. Need a workspace? No problem. Check out this cozy office nook. And that artwork, just a reminder to relax when the job's done. Of course, we didn't forget the bathroom. Sleek, modern, and completely customizable down to the tile. With our included base kit, the design possibilities are endless. And premium theme kits? They're coming soon. So really, the only limit is your imagination. This isn't just where you live. This is where you create.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is episode 135 of COPICafe. You've got Rob Gregg here, Josh Jones, and we're here to share with you what's happening in Cornucopias this last week and what's going on here in the near future. As always, we want to be transparent with you guys, our community, as we build and show you our progress all along the way. So, fun episode ahead. We've got phase 3 of the sale going on, which should be fun. We'll talk about the avatar contest a little bit. We got an update on the land grab, not a ton there, but it's coming very soon, of course. And then we've got some more information for you guys on the nodes and what's happening there. As always, we'll have a leak and some questions. So before we get into it, Rob, what are you drinking today?
I'm just having as much caffeine as I can.
All right. Caffeine and sugar, Coca-Cola. Yeah, well, I'm a little boring. I got the Stanley.
It's a lot less sugar than the version in America, Coca-Cola.
Is that right? Well, you guys are freaking way healthier than America in terms of what's allowed into your foods.
Yeah, we got tyrants running us.
The thing is, though, at least like it doesn't seem to be as corrupt on the food side or something. But I don't know. You guys seem corrupt all over the place. Don't get me wrong, but like ours is the FDA. It just seems so bought. It seems so like if you look at the ingredients list on a lot of stuff in the US, it's super long versus the UK. It's like this, and it's all these things that are not really good for you. But they're either good for profits or they're good for somebody.
Changing now. You've got RFK.
It is changing, and he's doing some good stuff there for sure. The dyes are on their way out, the food dyes. But okay, nobody wants to hear about that. Well, maybe somebody does, but all right. Well, starting off, let's go into the phase 3 aspect of the sale. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. It's the first item that is an example of a partnership game asset in the game, which is a weapon. So some of the assets for sale let's talk about the free. So we've got the Superverse Kamaru Defense Tiger M9. And the common version of that is totally free for anyone that wants to come to the marketplace, create their account, and grab that asset. It's going to be free for you. And it's a machine gun that you can use in the game. And it is the first of our game assets that we're offering that are branded as a Superverse asset. And it's in honor of that partnership. It's a huge community, gaming community. They're important for what's happening in Web3 gaming, headed up by Elio Trades. And they're also involved in the avatar contest, which more on that in a moment. The other versions, there's also some paid versions of the Superverse Kamaru Defense Tiger, and those will be just random rarity of uncommon, rare, legendary, and mythic. And so if you want to pay $20 and participate in that, that is an option as well. And then we'll have the Corn Cuties White Snow backpack. And that's, by the way, the Superverse weapon is only available on base chain. The Corn Cuties White Snow backpack will be available on base and Cardano. And then we've also got the Comet M42 shoes that are going to be available on base and Cardano. The interesting thing about the shoes is that we might go ahead and add some other rarities of the shoes, because this is our first shoe ever that we're offering, and it's a collectible type of item. So we're excited about that. I just talked to the team about that. Let me just delay on giving the details of that particular element. It was originally planned to just do a common or a rare for the shoe or whatever. But I think we're possibly going to change that to offering multiple varieties, because it's fun. It's a collectible. I love shoes. You going to grab some shoes?
Yeah, I need some. I currently don't have any shoes on. So, yeah.
See, you definitely need them.
I need some shoes.
Everyone needs a pair of digital shoes, really.
Yep.
I mean,
can we just go back to the Superverse one? You said will be $20. Can you just explain the currency in use there?
Oh, thank you. Let's see. So the Superverse one would be 20. That's a great point. It would be 20 of the Superverse token, the super token that you're going to use to pay for that one. I believe that is the case. That was the idea there. So you would need super token to purchase that. There might be others that you could purchase that with, but yeah, more detail on that to come. So that was the plan, is we had to integrate the super token into our marketplace. And so that's how that one would work.
Cool.
So thank you for bringing that up, because that's an important point. What else do we have here? So I think we covered all the assets for the phase 3 sale, and we can move into the land grab update. So for the land grab, here's where we're at. The API is done. The algorithm for selection is done. We're working on some front end stuff, and then which means we're getting very close, very, very close, which I feel like I'm saying every week. But the reality of this is that when we go to testing, this has to be airtight. You know, what we don't want to do is we want to do everything we can to avoid the scenario of a dealer dealing cards in a poker game and then accidentally turning a card over and causing a misdeal, and the 3 prior hands were pocket aces, or, you know, the 2 prior hands were pocket aces and 1 had pocket kings. Basically, I'm just giving a metaphor for then you got some people that are very upset and we have to redeal because they're not getting those hands anymore. That's the scenario we want to avoid on the land grab, which means that when we go into testing, we are going to be very rigorous and thorough to ensure that it is working exactly as intended, so that we don't have a scenario where people thought they got their selected property and then we have to back up. Got to do everything we can to make sure that's laser tight. Anything you want to add there?
No. I like it.
Okay. The only thing I would add to that is clearly you can see it's a positive thing. If you go on JPEG store and look at the land, it's trending. We've been number 1 on JPEG store in terms of volume for several days over the past couple of weeks, which is exciting. It's good to see that you guys, the word's getting out there and people are getting excited about the land grab again. I'm hoping that that's going to bring some people back into the community that might have lost confidence and or got, you know, disgruntled by the bear cycle. Who knows where people are at? Ideally, we're bringing some of our community back in, and they're relearning that, wow, these guys, despite many people fading away in the bear cycle, these guys are continuing to build and deliver, and this game is getting incredible. And so hopefully people see that we have remained steadfast, building towards our vision. So, all right, nodes update. Rob, you got a good one for us.
Yeah, I got some numbers.
Okay.
We appealed for more node operators, more public pools, and people did respond. We did get some more. So I can give you some numbers that are hot off the press. We have 150 public pools, so that's great. Um, we need we probably need at least double that when we move over to alpha and on Steam. But it's great that it's heading in the right direction. So that's good. And of those, of the nodes, there's 4,966 delegates, which is great because that helps support the public and the private pools. But what people would have noticed is we moved the rewards over now. We're shifting the rewards over to performance rather than everybody gets rewards. So those people that are not delegated will no longer receive rewards. And that's actually had an impact on the node operators and the delegates because they're now receiving more rewards. There's currently 3,271 nodes that are not being delegated.
Right, which is,
so those people need to start delegating.
It's a call to action for those of you that have them to get involved and delegate. Choose a pool and delegate your nodes. That helps. And also to Rob's point, we need more node operators, and we don't know the exact amount of people that we're going to have when we go to launch, but we're definitely at some point going to reopen the node sale, and that's just part of the deal. We need to grow the ecosystem, and we need to be available and ready to provide great service for all in the ecosystem as well. So we'll get there. It'll just be a gradual thing. But did you have anything else, Rob?
No, there's some good figures there. We'll keep an eye on them. As the number of public pools increase, I mean that's great. We'll keep reporting those figures.
Yep. So okay, nodes. I think that wraps it up. Oh, we didn't get to the avatar contest. So if you want to participate in the avatar contest, the way that you can do it, without if you don't have current game access, which costs $10 right now because it's gated, because we're still not quite marketable to the point where we want to have a ton of new users coming in. And when I say that, I don't mean that we're not awesome, because I think it is. It's just we're being intentional about getting it to a certain state before we spend mass marketing dollars to bring in the volumes. So what you can do to participate in the avatar contest for free and to get the game for free is to go create an account on cornucopias.io. And when phase 3 sale is up, you grab that free Superverse weapon. And that's going to be how you're able to, that'll get you the ability to download the game without paying the $10. The idea there is that we start getting some of these other communities, the Superverse community, the Neo Tokyo, any of the communities that participate in the avatar contest have an easy way to get in and check out the game. I think it's great. It's going to get us some more people, more awareness in Web3. And it's a fun way to participate and create your fun avatar, whether it's the there's a lot of details of the avatar contest that we need to release very soon, but there's going to be different. You need to create a celebrity type figure first, and then those will qualify and get voted on by their communities. So if it's the Superverse community, they'll create a certain avatar, and the community, the Superverse community, will vote on that, and the winners will be selected from that. And then all the different communities that participate will have a final contest, which is a Beauty and the Beast, where they create a beautiful avatar, and they also create a beast avatar. So that'll be fun. And then that's going to be voted on by an aggregate community through Cornucopias link will provide where everybody goes to vote. So Superverse community, all the communities will be voting on the winner. and then those will get selected by a vote. So,
Nice. A tale as old as time.
yeah, a tale as old as time, indeed. So that'll be the avatar contest, but more details on that to come for sure. And that brings us to the questions segment of the show, which I've got one for you right away. This is from Lord of the Corn. With the idea running about the pools, Rob, with the idea running about the pools and only needing 6 nodes to open them, will there be a cap on the copy required? It's 15K per pool currently, but if we add more, then that'll be an additional 15K per pool. Will there be a cap on the amount, i.e., after 7 nodes, no additional copy required for additional pools, or maybe half the amount to open subsequent pools?
Yeah, we said a few weeks ago we are to encourage people to open up more public pools. We're looking at lowering the requirements from 8 nodes to 6 nodes. So we think that is definitely going to go forward now. I think pretty sure. But yeah, what we've put in our node paper is that for every node that you have to have 3,000 copy, but that actually has a maximum of 15,000. So when you have 5, you don't need any more. You can stick at 15,000. So that will remain the same. You will still need just 15,000 when the pool lowers down to 6. In terms of what happens if you start another pool, which is what the question is about, nothing will change. You will still need 15,000 for that second pool. So there's no, you will require half if you have more than one. It'll still be the same. That's the easiest thing to do. So it's not confusing. Everything just stays the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Great answer. I think you have a question for me.
Yeah, this will be like deja vu because you answered these last week and we lost some footage. So you've had a week to think on it. And both of them actually are from Eddie Z of the Nights. So the first one, during the land claiming process, will we be trading in an official land deed NFTs for a new NFT that lists the metadata of the address and so on and so on?
No, so at least not initially. Ideally, in the future, we're using dynamic NFTs. I forget what SIP that is, but there's a SIP we can use for dynamic NFTs. That would be the ideal, but currently, we wanted to make sure we get this land grab across the line and get people having some fun and doing this. And so the current solution does not require trading in the NFT. And we're not certain that we're going to go in that direction in the future either, because it's also, there's a good amount of complexity with moving it around. You have the data associated with the NFT, but you also have the data associated with the player account and what they have access to in the game and what they've done to their land, et cetera. And so there's a variety of complexities that we just want to figure out and make sure that we're solving as close to the best ways we can.
It'd be great to use the blockchain for everything, but there's fees involved. Blockchains are slow. What we're talking about is something where we're going to have literally thousands and millions of transactions per day. So those transactions should really remain in a database, which is the fastest one. The NFT you will still own, and it will still have pointers
exactly.
within
And
the
the
database.
point, that's a great point. The point of player-owned assets with NFTs is to give that liquid, decentralized marketplace for players. And we're also headed in that direction where right now you can go trade on JPEG Store. We're not associated with JPEG Store other than we like working with them and they do a good job of helping us sell NFTs and et cetera. But, obviously we're in the future going to have our own marketplace where people can buy and sell within that. And you're about to see the first iteration of that with phase 3, where you can build your own shopping cart. The next iteration of that will be smart contracts associated with it. And you'll be able to sell your land and different NFTs on our marketplace, which is great, which that'll give us the flexibility to represent those NFTs in really cool ways. Okay, so the next question was
Also
Eddie Z of the Nights, which I think was for you. When it's time to claim our land, did we finish that?
Yeah.
Okay. when it's time to claim our land deeds for Esperanza, will people be able to have the ability to move their land plots from Solace to Esperanza right away? I'll just stop there.
We don't know at this stage. I mean, we're heading that way. As soon as that functionality is available, then we'll make it available. We're going to be testing it out, I think, on the apartments. Whether you'll be able to swap apartments or not, I don't know. But we're definitely looking at the functionality, because we'll have the apartments built first, and they'll be working almost the same. So maybe not for when Esperanza first launches, but pretty soon afterwards. It will definitely.
Question 2. Are there reward incentives for claiming our lands in Solace?
Definitely. As we move into Season X and other seasons in the future, the way they will work is you will be working your land, other people will be coming on and processing stuff on your land. And every time people do things, or you do things like maybe add properties or upgrades or maintenance, or you'll be earning XP. But this will be a special kind of XP. This will be land XP. So it'll be different from your player account, although you may also earn player XP as well. So every season, your land will level up. And when you get your land to the maximum that can go, which will be level 100, you will receive 100% of your rewards.
Very good.
And further down, if you only build up 50%, you'll receive 50% of whatever those rewards were set for that season.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, then I think that answers everything, and that moves us to a place where we can talk about our leak and say farewell. So the leak is a video. We're going to have that come up right. What's that, Rob?
One more event happening this week.
Oh.
Although this is Friday, so there's a big event happening in Vegas.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. So if you're in Vegas and able to make it, we've got an activation with Genzio and Ascent Rivals. They rented a house, and so they've got gaming stations set up, and you can go play a Cornucopias game at the house and, have drinks. I'm sure they've got drinks and stuff like that. Josh Noriega will be there and helping people get set up and play the game. And that's going to be Friday night. Exact times we're going to have to list. We'll put them up in the edit, the exact times that'll be open and location and how to get there and stuff like that. If you happen to be out at Rare Evo.
I've heard it's more than a house. I've heard it's a mansion, and it has 3 pools, and there's free beers, free food, and
I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's an appealing place to be. Yeah. So yeah, I agree, and I undersold that a little bit. More details to come. We'll put those up overlay, and then we'll also make another announcement on it. We really wanted to be at Rare Evo this year. This is the best way that we're able to do it. And we're obviously going to support. We've been at every single Cardano event that we could make so far, and we always will continue to do that as best we can. But this year is just a little different. So we're there in spirit, and we're there with Josh Noriega and what he's doing with Genzio and Ascent Rivals. So thanks for bringing that up. All right.
I'm really gonna miss the event. Not going this year. I'm not going to miss the flight out there.
I know you're not. That was brutal.
Yeah. But
you've made a lot of those.
It is what it is. There'll be more events. We'll give you lots of notice. The ones that we're
doing. And we love what the guys at Rare Evo are doing. Really want to support that, so we'll definitely be hashtagging it up and supporting how we can.
Earlier this year, this is right over like the school summer holidays. It was a really bad time.
Yeah, just it was rough timing, but okay. So the leak coming up, it's related to the apartment sale, and hopefully you enjoy it. And until next time, have a great week. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for following. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
The plus A that's over here, we'll probably go into this one, but we're not going to go into the one next to it. There's 2 plus A's right here, and this is what I would say is a little bit more of a masculine aesthetic, and this is also double the size. So every tier that you go up in apartments, they actually double in size. So you start at a basic apartment, you'll work your way up to a plus. If a plus isn't big enough for you, you'll work your way on up from there to a prime and to an elite and to all the way up to a pinnacle. And we're going to be able to go through all this stuff, but a pinnacle is unimaginable. It is absolutely huge. It like absolutely blows your mind. It's definitely bigger than the average mansion in real life by far.
Yeah, it's huge. And that's a cool pool table. I like it.
It
nice
is
setup
a cool
in here.
pool table. Does this mean we can
Cool.
play pool in the future? I know somebody's going to ask that. Maybe, I don't know, but that will be in the future. Right now, that's an aesthetic piece.
Yep.
It's also,
In the future as well, these TVs could have little Cornucopias gameplay things it's showing. Who knows? We could put all sorts of video up on that screen.
There is like electronic devices like laptops. You could probably use that for a little bit of in-game trading or accessing of managing things. So, but anyway, kind of a little bit more of a masculine setup of an apartment. We'll leave this one and we'll talk very briefly about the plus A that's next to us over here. We're not going to go in this one. That'll be shown at a later date, but this is, we might maybe show a picture on screen or something of it briefly. This is actually for a premium kit, showing it off, which is the cyberpunk aesthetic. So you'll get all these nice, you'll get access to all these nice building pieces that are cyberpunk aesthetic. So I think that'll be really exciting for some people.
I have to take a look. Rob went in to take a look, which is also, oh, that is sick. We can't show this yet.
No, I can't show that yet. Yeah.
Oh, damn. That one's awesome. I love it. That's amazing. Okay.
We're going to kind of just go up this in size. So that was, we went through a plus. Now we're going to go look at the prime that's over here. We're actually going to run down. This is what some people call the Yorker, or like the New Yorker, but we're going to run down the street this way to check out that one. And the reason it's called that is probably because the aesthetic and the fact that it's a 4-story prime with 1,000 by 1,000 centimeters per floor, and it's overall 400 square meters. So
goodness,
you've got kind of a little bit of that New York block house.
Don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I'm in a game all day.